Hey, it's John and Rachel, and everything in Pittsburgh deserves a tailgate, so we're better on a gorgeous October 1st day than to be at my stomping grounds-ish, Team Pittsburgh. You guys have heard me talk about it. Team Pittsburgh is like the premier hockey organization in the city, and I'll introduce Amy soon, but Amy is one of the board members here, and she's one of the folks who wants to talk about just how our organization is growing through travel and all that good stuff. John is our Vanna White today because we drove to Team Pittsburgh in our 2019 TRD off-road. It has great step-ups. John, show the step-ups. Is that even what they're called, step-ups? But it's a great, he stepped up. It has great interior. John, is there a sunroof? That's the only reason you would purchase it. There is, yeah. Right? So it's a 2019, because listen, we've told you guys, we know there's a shortage, but every one of these vehicles is certified. There are obviously pre-owned, but they're certified, which means they spiffy them up.
Right. There's over 100 points that they check out and
Is that
make
true?
sure. Yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly right. To make them certified. And on top of that, I always love the fact that he gets the Rohrich Advantage, where you get
That's your jam.
free
Yeah.
inspections, free oil changes for the time that you own the car.
Yeah, true.
So it's totally cool.
So that's it.
So
So
go
buy
see
your
Jason.
Toyota. See you later.
Rohrich Toyota. And so this is our, every week we do a Rohrich Toyota tailgate. We're always looking for something to tailgate because everything in Pittsburgh deserves a tailgate.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here at Team Pitt. And
Well, I wanted a female to represent
Yeah.
because we're really lucky that we've grown the way we have. But Amy is an athlete. Her kids are athletes. And I thought it was important that we have the female perspective
Right.
for hockey. Well, Amy, welcome. Because people know Amy at this point. If you've watched our Porch Tour, she's been on the Porch Tour. And now we've suckered her into doing our doing this, right?
Wait, I have
it's
to
what
say,
we do.
I have a 15-year-old who's going to start driving soon, and I didn't realize I might find my new car when I came down.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
And
nicely
Amy, that's why
done,
you're here.
Amy.
This
She
is your
needs a
new
new
car.
car.
right. Your new car. Yeah.
Don't tell her I said that.
So, were you always like a hockey lover? Obviously, Cooper plays here, but were you always into hockey?
I was not. My husband played hockey in high school, so
Okay.
so he was, and I always loved watching the Penguins and stuff. But we never had anyone in our family. We were just a baseball, basketball, football family. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? So until Ryan Kozla, my cousin,
Nephew-ish.
Yeah.
he was involved
Playing.
since he was little, and then we just started keeping interest and coming down and watching, and then it was inevitable that Cooper.
If
was
you had
gonna
your choice,
end up
being a
coming
sports
here.
fan in Pittsburgh, if you had your choice to go to a Penguin game, Pirate game, or Steelers game, which one would it be?
Penguin game.
Yeah.
Game.
Is that right?
My dad played minor league baseball. My brother played in the minor leagues. My brother's a Major League Baseball scout. I would pick hockey to watch any single day over
That's a good
baseball.
choice.
How about that?
Good choice.
That's awesome.
So we have a bunch of points. You were sort of irritated that I didn't tell you all of the things that we were going to talk
okay,
about,
that's
but I want you to look at this because this is the newest thing with our travel program that you might want to see. So,
You should have told me to bring my glasses.
oh, sorry. It's actually
this
from
is
Pitt, Ohio, and it's telling you that you are sitting in section 112 for the Penguin game because you are our Zachary's Mission winner.
And here's
is
Patricia.
Patricia.
Oh, look at that. Hey.
That's Patricia.
I'm so excited to meet you.
We told her she would be
So good to meet you.
She would be more excited to meet Patricia.
I really
I
thought
know.
we were coming to talk about hockey.
Who cares about Team Pitt right now? Because getting you here was the biggest pain in the ass. So everything in Pittsburgh deserves a tailgate. Getting Amy here is a tailgate. But the tailgate is the fact that, in case you don't know, Patricia Vince from Zachary's Mission, who is near and dear to our hearts, we did the Zachary's Mission Porch Tour this
Yes.
year. And Patricia, I've been your mouthpiece talking about how overwhelmed you were. We had 6 different people actually this year because so many people wanted to participate. Talk a little bit about what kinds of things you got.
We got great stuff. That's
Yeah.
probably the number one thing I could talk about is just we got really good items put in our Zach pack, which is what we love so much. And then we got so much of it. I mean, you guys, like the tours, the people who had tours this year just collected so much.
Yeah.
Good.
So we counted everything, and like, okay, like a deodorant counted for 1 Zach pack. There are two toothbrushes in each Zach pack, so that would be 1 point. And you collected the most stuff, and it was just so amazing.
Yay!
I did drop off today in Pittsburgh, and I didn't have to get anything because I had everything I needed to fill my bags, and that's because you guys all chipped in. So thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm
and
so happy we were able to help that much. I'm thrilled with that. That was-
well, and what do you want me to do? Hold this side. John was trying to tell me to hold. You know how cash I am, guys. Aim, I don't want to hit your
It's
head.
okay.
The coolest part about this is there were 6 different houses that we
Yeah.
visited. One being Kim Gable, who, as a personality in Pittsburgh, she was so enthralled with talking about the mission for Zachary's Mission. She collected. Donna Kane, who's part of the Merry Widows, you've seen us, they collected just money. They said, we just want to make a monetary donation on our behalf. And the other 4 houses, I can't even explain to you how much stuff. Sharon had her back porch filled, but then Amy and Aaron and Diane,
Yes.
those 3 were
Yes.
like, oh my gosh, the stuff just overflowed. John and I, when we would meet you in the parking lot, you were like, I don't know if my car is big enough, right? And that's why it was so crazy to know. I mean, Amy was a clear winner, but especially Aaron, and they each had something different, right? Like one
Yes.
of them had a lot of gift cards.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
Well, first of all, yeah, everyone had tons of, and there was a great variety, right? But Erin, I remember with hers, we don't like to ask for the shampoos and the conditioners because they're heavy,
Sure.
right? And that I remember from her from her party, there were tons of those items, which help out so much, right? Because then we can use our money towards other items. And then speaking of cash, Diane's party, Diane Shula's,
Yes.
they
Oh my
they
God.
brought the cash. They
Yeah.
brought the cash.
It was a giant fishbowl, remember?
Yeah.
Or no,
Yeah.
no. Was that the open,
No, they
like
had
wooden,
the
was it a
they had
fishbowl?
both. They
Okay.
had one to put
There
the
you go.
torch items into the big fishbowl.
Yeah.
That's because he bribed everybody with bacon, honey
did.
bacon.
He
Or
did.
brown sugar
Candy
bacon.
bacon.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
But we took the bribe. We took it. But Amy's, and again, I have to say, Team Pitt really does play a part in this because Amy and I have known each other for a lot of years, but our kids are affiliated and we are affiliated with Team Pittsburgh in all seriousness. And they have taken a liking to your organization because as moms, we relate to you and your mission. And Patricia, you're just so real. I wish we could cue confetti for you and
Yeah.
give you something as well. But thank you so much for what you did. And on behalf of Pitt, Ohio,
Yes.
she's the recipient of 4 tickets to a Penguin game with a a
In a suite,
Aw.
right?
In a
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a suite.
No,
No,
It's
okay,
yeah,
okay.
like a box.
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, box.
And I want to thank Liz and Dave Hamill for setting that up through Pitt, Ohio. And it was so generous of them. I told them what you did, and they were happy to donate the tickets to the winner. So thank you so much.
When I went to Erin Bellinger's party, hers was first. I thought, man, there's no way.
That was a party.
I mean, there
Same.
was so much stuff there.
Yeah.
And then I reached out to some of my friends on Facebook, and my sister Laurie has a huge Facebook friend
Following,
group
yeah.
going, and she reached out for us too. And I mean, gifts just kept pouring in. The first day we got the first Amazon package, and I'm like, what? I didn't order anything from Amazon, and it came, and I was so excited. I got a little overwhelmed, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
People
But honestly,
are listening.
we
I
made
loved
trip
it.
after
It's doing
trip.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, we made trip after trip, huh, John, coming out of her dining
Yeah.
room. It was like endless. There
Yeah.
were like 5 of us.
We
and
got our
were
steps in.
tired. Yeah.
Right. So,
So-
Patricia, just go real quick. When you get this kind of, how much money does it save you guys by getting, toothbrushes? It might seem like a small thing for me to go donate 100 toothbrushes to
Right.
you, but when you think about how much money you might have saved just through this campaign, is it thousands, would you say?
It would definitely be thousands.
Yeah.
I mean, because a bottle of shampoo, unfortunately, the one stuff we get, it doesn't just cost, nothing's just $1 or 50 cents, right? It adds up.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the other items that we have inside that Zach pack, when we get those toiletry items given, then we can use the money towards the journal, the actual backpack, the snack bags, all those things that we put in it.
Nice.
So
Nice. All right,
Great.
This is
Amy.
my favorite tailgate. I mean, they are 2 of my favorite people, but this is, you guys, seriously, we will obviously put Zachary's Mission's info in here, but please continue to support year round because the Zach Packs aren't the only initiative or incentive that we could do to help Zachary's Mission. February is one of your favorite things, which is
Yes.
Babies First. So, talk a little bit about that, Patricia, because that's that next?
that the next holiday
Yes.
piece first. No, we'll be doing Thanksgiving, our big one. Yeah. So
Why
we're
did I
doing
not
that.
know this?
I don't know because we
John
talk
told
so
me.
much about Valentine's Day because that's Congenital Heart Awareness
Right.
Month. So that means so much to us because that's what Zach had. So it's a fun holiday, and yeah, when you donate, that's another thing too. You donate to toiletries to the Zach Pack program. Our funds go even further to support our
that's a good point.
financial funding and our Babies First program. So thank you, and thank you to you and John and
Fantastic.
Tracy, everybody for you guys pulling this together. Right?
We try. It was hard.
Thank you guys for the Pens tickets, but please know I would have done it for nothing.
Oh, we're so excited though. You have to send
Yeah.
pictures. You have
Oh
to send
yeah,
pictures.
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
All right, guys, have a good rest of the week and go cry because that's what I'm about to do.